2D Mario is back, baby! Super Mario Bros. Wonder was announced at this most recent Nintendo Direct, and today I'm going to be breaking down the trailer. So the trailer opens with Mario in a completely different art style than we've ever seen before. Although it's a 2D game, Mario's model is facing slightly forward, giving it a bit of a 3D look. There's also these little flowers that speak in perfect English, voice acting and all. They seem to serve as miniature guides throughout levels, and making comments on what needs to be done or just comments on the world around them. Killing enemies like Goombas this time around seems to have a combo-like system to it. Similar to how the Mario and Luigi games use the bros attacks, words like good, great, or excellent appearing after one or multiple of them are defeated. If you look real close, you can see that Mario actually beats two Goombas at the same time with just one jump, which I don't think has been possible in a mainline platformer title yet. Some new enemies were shown along the way too, like these purple hippo-looking things, evil clouds, and a giant squirrel that runs away in fear. Definitely one of the biggest things shown off was the addition of some kind of portal flower, which seems to be activated whenever Mario comes into contact with another budding flower of similar color. Flowers and seeds seem to play big parts in not only the general aesthetic for this game, but for the main story completion purposes. Collecting one of these portal flowers teleports Mario into some kind of bizarro world for what I assume is a fixed time period. The world kind of comes to life in every sense of the word while in here. Pipes can move, and Mario's body can stretch out like a wiggler, for example. Mario is also seen collecting these little purple coin shards, which can act as fractions to an overall purple coin counter, which normal versions of can be collected as well. However, the trailer didn't really specify what these purple coins will actually be used for. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that works out. We also see a new Spike Ball power-up during this whole segment too, which seems to work just like the Rock Mario power-up from Galaxy 2, just in 2D. My guess is because of how destructive that power is, as well as losing out on certain control aspects, it'll probably be limited time power that runs out like the Starman. Getting to the end of these Bizarro World sections earns Mario an object called a Wonder Seed. These items likely serving as the new main collectible like the Star Coins were in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. This being even more evident by the fact that on the world map, the levels show the amount of Wonder Seeds needed to be collected. But I guess they're just going to have it be 2 per level instead of 3 like the Star Coins. Based on where this world map layout has nowhere to go from the left and the title of the first level being called Welcome to the Flower Kingdom, I guess this whole adventure will be taking place in a neighboring kingdom called the Flower Kingdom instead of the usual Mushroom Kingdom. Again, further embracing the whole flower theme that the game seems to be going for. Following this, we learn that Luigi, Peach, Yellow Toad, and Daisy are all playable characters for this game. Daisy finally being a playable character in a mainline Mario title is insane. This has been such a long time coming, and I cannot wait to try her out. Bowser seems to be the main antagonist once again, although his kingdom is a giant floating head and it feels like it has a toxic waste theme going on. I say that because of the purple smoke coming out of the bottom and the light green colors that are used around the horns, teeth, and other parts of the castle, and that shade of green I kind of affiliate with toxic waste. I bet he's either taking all the flowers from the kingdom or just polluting the area to where flowers can't grow as well. During this quick shot of Mario and Toad running through a cloud-like area, there's a spot with a Wonder Seed sign on it, which likely means having a certain amount of Wonder Seeds will either unlock special levels or Toad houses for power-ups like in previous titles. Perhaps one of these levels is the one shown right after, where Mario, Peach, and a Yellow Toad are racing against a giant wiggler on roller skates with a timer at the top of the screen, a timer that was not visible during the earlier parts of the trailer. Another thing I noticed right after that background-foreground section was Daisy was actually able to defeat a Cheep Cheep with a stomp underwater. I wonder if that's exclusive to her or any character can just do it now, because beating Cheep Cheeps like that was never possible before. At first, when I saw this part of Mario hopping onto Yoshi, I didn't think much of it because, you know, Yoshi's usually in these 2D Mario games you can ride him, but Yoshi is actually playable on his own in this game. Yet he can be treated like a normal Yoshi still, even in the co-op mode, which is crazy. And this is evident by the fact that he moved briefly on his own before Mario jumped on him. There's a Yoshi icon on the left by the life counter, and later in the trailer, 4 Yoshis were shown doing a level without any of the other main cast near them. That's just crazy that all these characters can be played now. Right after this, there's a level with Mario and Peach where they can be shown gliding across a gap using their hats, the same way the Acorn power-up allowed for gliding in New Super Mario Bros. U. But based on the little hat station shown to the left for a quick second, I bet the characters have to be in a level with one of those present for the hat gliding to actually work. Here we see another shot of the world map with 4 of the characters about to fly away using some flowers, and there's a different part of the kingdom in the distance, and this is most likely serving as an interlude for traveling from world to world after a main boss is taken down from one of the previous worlds. Speaking of bosses, it looks like Mario's fighting Bowser Jr. with a new look here. Or maybe it's not Bowser Jr., Jr., but the noise made it sound a lot like him, and the body shape looks exactly the same. The differences are his skin is blue, like Dark Bowser from Bowser's Inside Story, his hair is green, and the mask he usually wears, it kind of looks like it's welded onto his face. The gimmick in the fight seems to revolve around growing and shrinking. Since he starts off small with Mario being huge, then the reverse happens. Mario's using a fire flower here as well to attempt to do damage, so the fire flower being back is confirmed. And when it comes to just returning power-ups in general, it seems like that one, the Super Mushroom, and the Invincible Starman are the main returning ones, but there could be more other ones that are making a comeback and we just don't know yet. One of the last clips is showing what happens when you complete a level, actually. A resident of the Flower Kingdom gives you a Wonder Seed, but if you look closer, there's a little wiggler wearing a crown that pops out to do the victory pose with the main gang. It wouldn't surprise me if this guy is either the king, queen, prince, or princess of the Flower Kingdom. And since beating a level gets you a Wonder Seed, that leads me to believe there will only be one Warp Flower section per level to make getting 2 seeds per level add up. The trailer concludes with Mario collecting an elephant-shaped apple, transforming into Elephant Mario, casually kicking a Goomba at the end. Based on the way Mario is moving though, I don't think this power-up will be a limited time usage, but since Goombas can't really damage you, I guess maybe certain enemies will potentially be able to damage him. I'm exactly not sure, but I'm very much looking forward to using this. I cannot wait for this game, man. I can't believe we're getting it this year, too. I was not expecting an October release. It's just crazy. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for this game and what other things you're hoping they might add. I would love to know your thoughts. Don't be a stranger to hitting that like button down below if you enjoyed the video and subscribing for more Nintendo-related content like this in the future. But for now, I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Take care. Bye-bye.